everybody. Hey, so this week we are in our second to last week of our Old Town Kids 6 Sundays of Stories series. Whew, it's a lot of S's. And this week we are looking at a parable. And well, this parable I just think is really special. Not just all the time, but maybe even especially right now. And so before I tell you what that parable is, I'm going to tell you a little story. How does that sound? And so I brought some of my friends with me. You can see them here. You've met some of them before, and they're going to help me tell you a little bit about this story. So if you look, you see two different groups. Now, they're not people. I might call them people. They're animals, I know. But over here we have the people who have yellow stickers. And if you look, you can see yellow stickers on each of my animal pals. And then over here, we have people who have blue stickers. And if you look, you can see their blue stickers. Now, they don't all look the same in either group. They don't all look the same. They don't all like the same things. They all have different likes and dislikes and emotions and feelings. They're unique, just like you and me. But what brings them together as a group and what separates them from each other is those stickers they have. And so, that's where our story starts. With two different groups of people who might get along just fine. Guess what? There are nice people in both of these groups, but they do not get along. And for years and years and years, they have heard bad things about each other. So the yellows have talked about how the blue guys are mean, and the blue guys are bad, and the blue guys smell funny. And the blue guys have been talking about the yellow guys, and they've been saying, the yellow guys are scary. The yellow guys are icky. The yellow guys eat weird things. And they just don't get along. Okay, and so I'm gonna move these people out of our way for a little bit. And this is where our story begins with our friend Doggy here, okay? So Doggy, something bad happens to Doggy. And he gets beat up. Here, let me point so you can see his yellow sticker. He gets beat up. Now, I don't know who beat him up. I don't know if they were blue. I don't know if they were yellow. I don't know if they were pink or purple. I don't know. But he got beat up. And so he's lying on the road and he's hurt and he's tired and he's just so hurt he can't really even get up and walk. And guess what? They took all of his stuff. They took all his stuff and he doesn't even have his cell phone anymore, so he can't call for help. He's just lying there waiting. Can anyone help him? And so along comes, let's see, who comes along? Along comes a yellow guy. And now our dog friend, he thinks, oh, that yellow guy's gonna help me. But do you know what that yellow guy does? That yellow guy, well, he thinks, ooh, I don't know. This guy looks dirty. If I go help him, I might get dirty, and I'm wearing my nice polka-dotted outfit today. And he thinks, oh, he might need me to share my lunch with him, and I have a really special lunch today. I have a Lunchable today. I don't want to share that with him, so I'm just going to walk over here and pretend I didn't see and keep going. And he goes on his way. And then along comes, let's see, another yellow guy. Another yellow guy. And he sees Doggy, and Doggy is thinking, oh, another yellow guy, he's gonna help me. But guess what? This yellow guy, he is busy, and he thinks he's pretty important. He has places to go, places to be, and he says, ugh, if I stop and I help this dog, I'm gonna be late. And so he kind of goes far away and keeps going. And so I don't know about you, but if I'm this dog lying here, this yellow guy, I'm probably feeling pretty sad right now. Pretty hopeless. Wow, two people from the yellow people, from his group, they didn't stop and help. And then, oh goodness, along comes a blue guy. And now I don't know about you, but if I were Doggy right now, I'd be thinking, I have just had a really bad day, and my day is about to get worse. But guess what? This blue guy, he surprises everybody. He comes over to the dog, and do you know what he says? He says, hey, are you okay? And the dog says, no, I got hurt, I got beat up, they took all my stuff. And the blue guy says, hey, let me help you. And he says, here, sit up. And he helps him up. And he says, I have some water. Can I give you some water? And so he shares his water bottle. And then he says, hey, I have a granola bar. Do you need a granola bar? And he gives him a granola bar. And he says, what else do you need? Do you want to borrow my cell phone and call your family and let them know what's happening? And so he lends him his cell phone. And then he says, I think you need a good meal and then you need to go somewhere and rest. So let's go do that. And you know, the dog is thinking, this is so nice, but I don't have any money. And so he tells that to the blue guy, and the blue guy says, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll cover you. Let me pay for it. I just want to help you because I can tell that you need help. And so even though he has a blue sticker and he has a yellow sticker, it didn't matter because they were both just people who could help each other, right? And so this week, you maybe figured it out if you know this story. We're looking at the parable of the Good Samaritan. We're looking at this parable that Jesus tells about an unexpected stranger who helps another person. Sometimes, right now, it can feel like our world is very divided. That for each of us, it can feel like there's an us and there's a them. And all of us listening, we might have different us's and thems. People who look like we do. People who think like we do. People who do the same things that our family does. And then there are those other people, the people who look different or think different or do things differently than our family does. But in this parable, Jesus reminds us that we are all just people. We are all just God's children. And God loves every single one of us. And it doesn't matter if we have a blue sticker or a yellow sticker or an orange sticker or a green sticker. It doesn't matter what we look like or what we think like or whatever. We're all God's children. And God loves each one of us. And so we need to love each other just like that. So I hope you will check out this week's lesson at home as we look closer at the parable of the Good Samaritan. I hope you'll check it out. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.